Somewhere That Piso back once again, man, with yet another live stream. Somewhere That Piso is here, live and direct. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do it like so, right? I guess we could do it like this. 'Cause I don't have my gimbal. Okay, hold on. Maybe we could be a little clever with this. Okay, here we go. Live and direct. Somewhere That Piso here, man. What we doing is we're not in our apartment today. Rather, we are in the past. We're in the past right now. We are in my old apartment. For the real ones on the channel, you guys know that this is my old place. Hey, Ana Cian Baston. What's going on? Hola, ¿cómo estás, Ana? ¿Qué tal? Bienvenida otra vez a mi en vivo. Anyway, for the real ones in the chat, you guys know exactly where I am. Nikki. I'm not even gonna say, like, life is so crazy, Nick. You don't even know. This trip is gonna be transcendental. I'm just gonna say that and leave it out there. Where's my keys? By the way, Nikki, I don't know well, you've been in the channel for a while. So yeah, this is my old room. It's my old apartment. I'm just chilling here for a little bit because my friend wants to take me out for my birthday. So, and I was going out with my friend from earlier, and she lives down the block from me. So I just decided to just come here. That's a great use of that word. ¿Te olvidaste de mí? No, I didn't. That's why I said bienvenida otra vez, meaning again, meaning I remember you from before. Ana, no puedo olvidarte. Nikki, it's crazy. I'm telling you, this trip is going to be transcendental. And I realized something. I realized that my spontaneity has not changed at all, like from 2023. Exactly what happened, not exactly what happened, but how I rearranged the trip and whatnot. Give me 1 second. How I rearranged the trip from last time, because last time the plan was in 2023, I was supposed to do La Ciudad de Mexico, I was supposed to do Colombia for 2 weeks, and then I was supposed to do Sardinia with my ex-girlfriend. But what ended up happening was a lot of situations happened, and I ended up staying in La Ciudad de Mexico for another week. Anyway, but I rearranged the trip like that. Some crazy thing happened, and a crazy idea was posited this year, just now, and I went with the idea. So the trip is a little changed up. We're still going to Georgia. We're still gonna see the family and everything, but some stuff has changed a little. So, and it's crazy. So we're gonna see what happens. That's all in all. What's going on, Christopher? Como está você, my friend? Como está você? Diksha, what's going on? So we're gonna see what happens. It's just, I just realized, like, my decision-making process hasn't changed really in the last couple of years. I'm a little, a bit more, strict with myself, but, we're gonna see what happens, man. But Chris, man, I got kicked out of my old apartment, my new apartment, so now I'm in my old apartment. I got evicted. I wasn't able to pay the rent. So, guys, now I'm in this apartment. I gotta wait for life to come and the benefits to come, so I could, take care of this apartment. Yeah, Diksha, I got kicked out. I don't have the new apartment, so I had to sell all of the tickets to Eastern Europe. I'm trying to process a refund so I could afford to pay the rent, so I don't get taken to court for the new apartment. She said, "Typical Sombra." Of course, that didn't happen. We're more financially responsible than. No, we're more seriously. Financial responsibility is actually one of our high points. So, yeah, that didn't happen. She said, she was like, anyone who believes this idiot is even more dumb. So that didn't happen. What happened is that we're just chilling in our old apartment, relaxing here and whatnot. Yeah, that's about it, really. What's going on, Winston? He said you're always positive, though. You got to be in the midst of all this nonsense, man. Because if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, So yeah, man. This trip is gonna, Nick, Chris, this trip is gonna be nuts. Like this trip is gonna be nuts. It's seriously. And it's funny because these cycles keep happening too. Like it's the same. It's nuts. We're just gonna see what happens. Somewhere that piece. So again, we're doing stupid stuff. That's what we're doing. We're doing stupid stuff, and we're going to the singularity point of our decision making. That's really what it is. It's like a bad sitcom episode. It's like a bad Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Straight up. Sombra, what you need is the hot Brazilian chick at your apartment. No, I don't. What is she gonna teach me? What is a hot woman gonna teach? If all she has is just beauty, like what is she gonna teach me? Nice to look at, but it will get boring eventually because it's just she's pretty, but I don't know, she's just not reciprocating in that intelligent convo that I need, and so I'll just be bored, man. Tell us more about men's superiority and the delusions of whoa, who said that? I never said that. Nikki, don't you dare. That you're making me sound like some sexist prick, man. That's not me. How to get suckered into paying her bills. Hey Sombra, what do you think about of an AI trained to replicate your personality to ease the grief process when you're gone? Oof. With you guys, the grief process? That's gonna suck a little bit, but they can't really replace me, you know. So I'm not always positive about things, but I'm very strong-minded, and that's what it is. Winston, I'm not always positive either, you know. Like the whole reason why we got the apartment was because we used that energy, that sorrow, that despair, to push us to keep going. Seriously, even through literal rain, everything, and now we are at the other end, at a threshold that is much grander than Kingdom Hearts. Straight up. He said, my Brazilian chick was at mine yesterday. We only talked about God and made out. They can't get enough of that energy. I suppose, huh? I suppose. Okay. Chris, man, I think we need to do some transmutation of that energy, man, into the gym. And we got to stay away from women for a little bit. And then we got to try to get another job. And then we got to try to get a new place. I think that's what we got to do. Also, Nick, if Nikki is here, I got something to talk about, actually. We have something profound. It's a realization I've come to. Kind of wonder if AI is its own kind of immortality, like if that's a valid version of getting digitalized. Yeah, they spoke about that briefly in an episode of Black Mirror. But so you don't remember that, Love, when you were talking about how you know everything and the women know nothing? Yes, that live. Yes, I do. I remember that one. That was a great one. He said, am I already in Europe? No, Moho, I'm in my old apartment right now. We're going to, literally next Sunday, we are going to travel to Tbilisi. So right now, we're still in the Nueva York. That's what we're doing. He said, yeah, but it's hard. I get hit on every day. Yeah, that means you got to do something. He said, why do you look like you bite your lip in the shower? I do sometimes. Sometimes I think about very, very sharp edges, and it makes me very nervous. So maybe. Anyway, what was I going to say? I realized something. I was doing a lot of thinking, as we always do, you know what I mean? And I realized that I think that we're taking the whole American thing too wildly. Listen, I think that it's good to be an American citizen. I think that a lot of us Americans are not really overutilizing our abilities as an American. In the United States, we can make a lot of money, man. I really realized, like, I was at work the other day, and at work, we get a lot of these peculiar, elegant, affluent guests. And they're all foreign and whatnot, but of course they're all here, doing business here. And it made me realize, okay, what's going on, Sam? And then it made me realize, being an American is actually very powerful for finances. It's actually really nuts. I wouldn't probably be able to be doing this, going to Tbilisi, if I lived somewhere else. I'm just going to call it what it is. Like this whole, like what I did, like the whole apartment thing. I was looking for a couple months and then we got one. And I'm able to pay for it with one salary. Like it's like you know what I mean? I think that we're really I've been putting down America too much. There's a lot of perks with being American. Dodgen is here. Dodgen is here. My guy. My wonderful Dodgen. the trip got changed up a little bit more, Dodgin. You're gonna find out what's going on. 87 pros and cons. I got you right now. Mandy, what's going on? Guess who's free from probation and went to jail for 3 months? Miss Mandy Candy. It's good to hear from you again. You're gonna tell us all about it, by the way. Dodgin, what's going on? This is my guy. Pros of being an American. You can open up an LLC. You can open up your own business. And if you reallocate some of the expenses that you have per year into that business, you can get a lot of tax breaks during tax season. Just that's a crazy perk in itself, right? You can get a lot. You can get a lot of tax breaks having a business. Nikki knows this for sure because I think she has her own business too. That's one. Number two, the visas. There's a lot of 90-day visas. You guys saw your stream last night. Okay. Not dodging the trip is just changed up a little bit, but it's good. But we're heading in some corridor right now, with just metaphorically speaking. We're in some corridor, and underneath our feet is some conveyor belt. That's FYI. You quit drugs. That's good, Mandy. Now it's time to rebuild. What was I was gonna say, okay, pros. You can open up an LLC and reallocate the expenses that you have per year in order to get a lot of tax breaks. That's number one. Number two, the visas. So you have a lot of 90-day, 180-day visas in a lot of countries. Dodging, you could get up and decide to go to Colombia and stay in Colombia for 6 months, straight up as an American citizen. If you make US dollars, which is not hard to do that, right, remotely, granted you have to, have your stuff focused and in order. You can really win out there in Colombia, and that's what a lot of people are doing. They're doing that everywhere where you could utilize your advantage of currency, in Mexico, places like that. By the way, Mexico is super underrated. That's a trip that's coming on the horizon. Let's talk about that. He said, I'm glad you're talking about the benefits of being here because it's something I'm finding out after talking. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm realizing as well. Right? And then, so that's the visa access. We can go to we've never even been to and this is what it is. And as a man too, as an American male, we can leave anywhere. We can leave this place. We're dissatisfied. Imagine we live in Seattle. There ain't no talent in Seattle, or you just feel like you could go, stretch your horizons a little bit. You can go to like the Baltics, the Nordics. You can go to Sweden and start over. Do your thing. You're earning USD. You build your network. You're doing your thing over in Sweden. What's going on? He said, that reminds me of something, bro. I have a new video idea and title for you. You got to let me know, please. Mexico is super underrated. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Mexico has one of the most advanced cultures of our time, especially back in the day with the Aztecs, the masters of agriculture, where Georgia has a couple words in their language that comes from that Aztec period. We're really sleeping, and Georgia is a super old civilization, by the way. We're really sleeping on Mexico. So Sombra is going back, by the way. We already know that. That's number one. Sombra's going back. Well, what's going on, Ivan? What's his name? Yastenko. So we have that. We're not impressed with the talent in the United States. We can just, as an American man with a passport, we can go to Latvia and get wild. It doesn't matter what they're telling you over there about you're undesirable, this and that. The point of the fact of the matter is you are wealthy, you are an American, you have access to a lot of resources, you have access to a lot of abilities. You could do a lot of things as an American citizen. Dead serious. And you may not be wanted by something, but you'll be wanted by something else. That's really what it is. As an American, you are winning for sure in that regard. What else? The cons, of course, we have bad rep everywhere. We're probably one of the worst tourists alongside the blokes in England. That's the negative situation about that. A lot of us are overweight, by the way. Like, we're not utilizing that information that we have grant access to. And we have a lot of the free speech here. Of course, it's to some degree because someone could snitch on you and then you lose your job or something like that. If the job takes what you said seriously or offensively. But we have a lot more free speech here in the United States than a lot of other countries have. Like England is cooked when it comes to free speech, and any of them countries in the EU are cooked when it comes to free speech. You can't go on the internet and start yelling about life and freedom and corruption and tyranny about a respective government and think you're going to get away with it. You cannot. You're going to get in trouble. And in America, it's not so much. You get in trouble through social media, but as if someone decides to report you, which happens, but you know what I mean. The only thing too is the progressive politics are very, very strong in the United States. That's the only issue. That is the only issue. Like the progressive politics here is so deep, and people are very, very insecure about race relations in the United States. Dead serious. It's really deep in the United States. But that's nothing. When someone said, Billy Wallace, you go to prison in the UK for tweets because Keir Starmer is a nutcase. He might as well have not. You guys might as well have not left the EU. That's serious because it's the same thing. What's going on in the UK now is the same thing as being part of the EU and allowing unchecked mass migration. This FYI. Let's see. He said I had this username since 2009 since I was heavily into Japanese media. I feel that. Japan, that's another economy where they're working very, very hard, long hours. They're not really making chicken. You can make a lot of chicken in the United States. And so I realized, it's good to be an American citizen. I kept saying, unfortunately, I'm in the United States. Unfortunately, this. I would not have been able to do what we're doing next week if I was not American. I came to that conclusion the other day. Said Lucy Connolly is the most well-known to go to prison for tweets, but there's many more. Of course, Billy, I've been looking up a lot of this stuff. It's crazy in the UK when it comes to that. I think we need to be proud to be American. That's my thing. I think you need to count your lucky stars because we could do a lot of stuff financially in the United States. We could say a lot of things in the United States. We could start a lot of businesses in the United States, especially New York. And I really like in New York. He said you make in a week what it takes us a month to earn. The thing is, Chris, I'm going to tell you something because recently I've also met a lot of Mexican rich people in the United States, in New York. And they got it. I've been listening to their story and I've understood a lot. And I think the peso is worth way less than the euro. So Chris, I don't know. You can make money over there. It's just that we gotta leave the girls alone for a little bit, get a second job, lock in, go hit the streets, go to the gym, hit the streets, trying to find a good apartment because I'm sure you could find that in Portugal for sure. If I could do that in New York and get a rent stabilized apartment for under $1,400, yeah, you could do that in Portugal. There's no excuses for sure. And you're in the north. You're not even in Lisboa. You're not even in Braga or Coimbra or Faro. So you could make, I think those are just excuses. That's just excuses. He said, anyway, Sombra, I got a video title for you. This is what the Passport Bros was actually about. And then you just talk about what you encourage people to. Oh, okay. That's actually, I'm going to take a snapshot of that. He said, Keir Starmer is the worst we ever had. Absolute crap. I will agree with that. Keir Starmer is not a very, very good prime minister. Is he a Tory? I keep forgetting. He's a Tory boy. No, he's Labour, ain't he? Proud to be American, not just. And let's talk about the American woman and the American man because it's both of us. We're just not utilizing a lot of these perks and benefits. He's Labour. Okay, so the Jeremy Corbyn boys. Okay, so yeah. He said I'm going back to school tomorrow. Good. Hey, Frog, what's going on? He said more words about in Georgian that are Aztec, like pomodori. Because I met this Georgian family yesterday, and they were really nice. They were really nice people, and they were happy that I was even going to the country because we ended up getting to that conversation. And they were like, it's really great that an American is deciding to just go over there and check it out just because of curiosity. Like, you don't hear that often. So they were like, I hope you do this, do this, do this, do this. So it was great. And they were teaching me some Georgian. But I was saying, a lot of what they were saying, I was like, these things sound Italian. And they were like, no, those words are actually coming from the Aztec language. And I was like, oh, snap. So the early Mexicanos were really doing it. So we have to go, for sure. I already know that I want to go back to Mexico anyway. Mexico is where it's at. Summer just made some beef. No, nice, nice. No, I don't want any. I just ate. If too many of us get smart about our resources available, they'll change them. Unfortunately, I don't know because a lot of people are currently benefiting off of that, like the elites and whatnot. So, because I've been realizing a lot of things. I'm telling you, man. Like this whole, I've been really pushing it. I've always pushed it, just in general in my life, but I've just been recently pushing it a lot more, and I really realized, like, being an American is really OD. Like you could really do a lot of stuff. We could roll up. The fact that we're rolling into Kosovo, like the fact that we're rolling into Montenegro with just a passport and a couple euro. Like, and we're ready to have fun. Like that's a little insane. You know what I mean? Como fue el jet lag? No, we're not in Europe. We're not in Europe. We're going next year. I mean, next year. That's crazy. Next week. I'm doing fine, not better. Social anxiety. Okay. Are you going outside, Habibi, or you just got back? I just got back from outside. I was hanging out with my friend for the day. We went to this legitimate Mexican restaurant. I saw the chile rellenos. I saw a lot of. This is probably the most authentic Mexican restaurant I've seen in New York. Straight up. They still be there, but they'll change the requirements. Need to be more business wise to get the tax breaks, etc. Nikki knows. So yeah, this is what I've been learning, and yeah, to talk about more personal stuff. Like I said, we changed up the trip a little. We're gonna see what's gonna happen for sure. I should have done 2 weeks, just as is. I should have done 2 weeks as is, for the maximum duration of the entire vacation. But it's okay. It's okay. I feel like everything is meant to happen how it's meant to happen. Some of that piso is just we're walking through a door. There's no escape, by the way. We can't even get off the path right now if we wanted to. And this is going to be definitive right now, for sure. I'm going to tell you guys all about it because we're going to be live streaming, guys. We're going to be live streaming as it unfolds. So right now we have 2 surprise countries now. So I'm sadly go because it's late and I just joined in real quick because I saw you were live. I wanted to say hi. Yeah, see you later. Good luck, man. Good luck with the anxiety. Mom and parents are gonna do that because they don't understand that type of stuff. They just keep going. Like especially the older generations. A lot of the mental quirks that have been figured out with people, they've had them before, obviously in the past. It's just that they just dealt with them a little more directly. Gotta take my son to get his haircut. Talk to you later. Nikki, we shall see you later. Where's Dodgen, man? Dodgen, what's going on? Where are you at? Dodgen, where are you at? It's so crazy. I feel like I don't know, man. Guys, I think we might not make it. I'm gonna come clean. I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. Straight up. He said, Billy, go drink your Bud Light and shush. He drinks. What do they drink in England? I forget. Pint. Because he's English. He's from England. Where's Dodgen, man? Dodgen, where are you at? Dodgen, where are you at? Because you're my guy, man. Let me chat with you. But yeah, like I said, if you are in a country that makes, like, I know Portugal, the average salary is not very high per month. Like, we know that. The monthly salary in Portugal is not very high. The thing is, they're earning in euros, so they're making chicken compared to people like in Latin America. We're going to call that what it is. And you could really maximize, like in Portugal, first of all, you can get multiple jobs. That's number one. That's anywhere in the world. So you could do that and you're getting paid in euro. That's stronger than the dollar. All you got to do is lock in. It's really not difficult. That's what I did. The dollar is strong, but in the United States, especially in New York. Are we listening to a black guy talking about working? Oh, he doesn't know. He's so sweet. He said, I'm British. I drink Scotch whiskey and Stella. Bud Light. That's American for sure. And then Magners. I remember when I was living over there. There's a lot of Magners. Happy Sunday to you. What's going on? Up to Nottingham. Where's Dodgin? Dodgin is not here, man. Oh, Joe, he's just talking. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. He's never traveled. He probably works a very, very simple job. He's not utilizing his perks as an American citizen. Oh. He said I was getting my food. All right. He said Faro's a Bati boy. That's crazy. Yeah, but he's Nigerian. No, I'm American. Let's talk. I'm Nigerian. It's Caribbean, but I'm American through and through. Dodgin, man, this trip, we changed it up. I know I told you this. He said, I'm always moving somewhere if you haven't figured that out. Yeah, my bad. But crap is happening, dude. We did some crazy stuff last night. I live streamed last night, and then I ended the live stream, and I was asleep for a little bit. And then, yeah. We changed it up a little bit. Someone said oil up. Hey yo, you gone. I didn't ban the first guy that said that we're listening to a black guy talk about work because I want him to stay around and comment and sort of understand like who exactly he's listening to, because he doesn't get it yet. He's looking at empirical data. He's listening to pop culture, and he doesn't really understand what this corner of YouTube is truly providing. So that's sweet, right? And then we're gonna ban him afterwards, so he can sort of get mind blown a little bit. So anyway, yeah, we changed up the trip. Tbilisi is happening. I don't know if I can go to Armenia, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. However, we're gonna do, Mukrani, Borjomi, Nino Shmidna. I want to see if I can get to Batumi, Kazbegi, most definitely. We're gonna check out the Kazbegi, Kakheti region, which is on the east of Georgia. We're gonna check out Signagi. We're gonna be wilding. So we're gonna do that. Then, by the way, I'm gonna tell you guys something. We are going to revisit a country that we went to recently. We're gonna see what happens, mate. We're gonna see what happens. Somebody Piso is getting himself into trouble. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. He said, why wouldn't you have enough time for Armenia? Because we cut the trip. We're doing something else, Dodgin. We requested a refund for part of the Georgia trip because we exchanged it with something else. You see, we're crazy over here. I do the semen retention is good. That's we don't even talk about that because it's just completely normal at this point. It's just as reflexive as breathing. However, it's different now because we're little nuts and we've always been this way. And so we've done something, right? We've done something. Someone said you should be careful with the type of boat you get on because it doesn't work out well for your people. He's so sweet. He's still thinking about the bigger picture of empirical data. It's sweet though. I do appreciate you, Joe. What do they say in the Bible? Is forgive them for they know not what they do. They don't. And that's why I do really appreciate you though. I do, Joe. I do. Remove Joe. No, we're not going to remove him. Because I love him actually. I do appreciate people like that because they I don't know. They see, but not really. Anyway. Faith, what's going on? Maggie, you're here. What's going on? How many people are you traveling with? It's just me. He said, I'm just a pit bull dressed up as like a lobster. No, he's just being random now. But you have to sink in. Say it with your chest. What did Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey saying that song? Yeah, say that with your chest. And be your own best friend, man. That's what they said. It's a Siru dummy in chat. He's like, oh, stand with it. You are racist, stand on it. To the very end. That's good. Eternal. We've done something idiotic today. Sombra, Prague girls are not cooked. They're not. We never said that. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember Katerina, right? I don't know if you remember. No, we're not going to Romania. I would love to go to Romania with a positive light. We're just like Don Quixote. We're being quixotic. There we go. Quixotic. We're being quixotic. That's a good word. We're doing something idiotic. Right. Now, Joe, you're gone. Because you're now trying to fit in. But it didn't work because you revealed your true nature already. Katarina with the book. Yes. She's attractive. She's from the Czech Republic. I don't know. I don't know how she's doing. She hasn't texted me in a while. So we'll see. Hungary. Nope. Dodgen, you can't. No, we're not doing process of elimination. I'm not answering you anymore, Dodgen. You're going to find out. We're going to live stream. We're going to live stream it. Spidey. Oh, yeah, I remember you. What's up? Visit Andrew Tate. It's funny. No, he's not from Czech. He's in Czech Republic right now just visiting. He said, tip the hot boba shop girl 50% just because. Oh, no, Daniel, we don't do that. No, we can't do that. We don't do that. I like to tip. What do you do that's idiotic? All right, Eternal. Because Eternal. Okay, Eternal. Well, remember we're going to Tbilisi and all that. We're going to Georgia and all that. We changed up. Whoa, he said Czech Republic is the best. Prague is the best European city I've been to. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll have to go there and figure that out for myself. That had fire. Thank you, Michael. I bought it. Changed up again. Look at the Eternal. He's like, tell me something I don't already know about this idiot. We changed it up again. We're still going to Tbilisi. But we have 2 surprise locations now. I don't think we're gonna make it to Armenia. He said you were corporate? No. Have you been to Wisconsin? Absolutely not. I know you guys have good cheese. So I used to work in cheese, so I know about the cheese history of Wisconsin. But anyway, I don't do anything, Michael. I beg on the internet. I'm actually uneducated. I've never traveled, so I'm excited that this is the first time I'm traveling in my 34 years of living. I'm also homeless, which is why I'm just currently squatting. Well, that's what they call it, right? That's the verb. Currently squatting in this house that I found in this neighborhood, just to be able to live stream to you guys to talk a whole bunch of nonsense. Eternal, basically. We're going somewhere else. We're going to Tbilisi. We're doing Georgia, but we cut the Georgia trip short because we're doing something. We're gonna live stream it, and you guys are gonna figure it out. I know I'm gonna get a whole bunch of heat from you guys for sure for this decision. Of course, some of you guys are gonna be like, "Yo, Sombra, as long as you're trusting yourself, I think that's what matters." But I think I might get a lot of heat from you guys, and it's okay. But we're just doing what you got to do, right? Sorry I missed your birthday. No, that's fine, Michael. He said, "Stop the cat, bro." It's true. I'm a worthless human being. Yeah. He said, "I didn't wish you happy birthday." No, Eternal is fine. You're busy, man. Who cares? You're here. I think that's, like I said on my birthday, I think that's a much more sufficient present than anything else. So who cares? It's completely fine. I only know Prague because of a person I seen in the video plus the anime monster. Nah, it doesn't matter. I got a lot of gifts. It's at my other apartment. I got someone from Georgia, the guy that I work with, the bartender, gave me this shirt from a Georgian fashion brand, and it has this painting from a famous Georgian painter. So I'm gonna wear that obviously in Georgia. It's gonna be fire. It's yellow too. It's my favorite color. So very hype. You do you, man. Whatever is best for you with your life. And you're gonna see it obviously because you're gonna be tuned in. You're gonna give me the whole talk. I'm sure you're gonna give me the lecture. But also, I think that you're gonna be cool about it ultimately. So, Eternal. I think I'm good. I'm gonna be good. I think this is a good decision. Things lined up, He said, "Did you have a good birthday?" Yes, I did. I worked, but I got some presents. They cooked me steak and pasta at the Georgian restaurant. It was a good day. It was a good night. It was a good morning. It was very good. No wonder your English is good. He's like, gonna run off. Excited to hear what happens. You can get from Tilly's. Yeah, I know. But many of us. I'm renting a car. 87. You didn't know. Somebody at Piso is renting a car. We don't take public transportation in these countries. We do. We do for the experience. But I like to drive, so I can drive around public transportation because these guys don't know how to drive. Hello from Poland. Chase, Maria, what's going on? Are you working today? No. No, I'm not. Eternal with the £5 donation. He says, Post happy birthday rent money. Thank you so much because I don't know how I was gonna pay my rent after changing up the tickets. I'm actually very, very poor right now. So I don't know how I was going to pay the rent. Thank you very much. Sombra is not working today. I'm actually getting my friend I used to play volleyball with a really long time ago with a whole bunch of heads like every Sunday. They he invited me out to take me out for my birthday because I was working and whatnot on Wednesday. So he's taking me to some K barbecue, which is, I think that stuff is overrated. I'm gonna be completely honest, but you know what? I'm just excited to hang out. That's really what it is. So let's do StreamYard someday. Okay, today maybe, I don't know. Is it your birthday? Not today. No. Brother Summer, what's going on? Lion Hardy. He said the mini bus guys are like F1 drivers. There, they know the roads like their hands. You won't beat them to Yerevan if you end up going. They can't go faster than 50 kilometers an hour. From Arkansas, thank you. He said that's what's up. Yeah. Dodging, man. This trip is, and it's funny because you guys are I'm not gonna say anything on the live stream. We're just gonna be hanging out. Someone is gonna make a deduction. I don't know if it's gonna be one of the regulars, but someone's gonna make a deduction. Then they're gonna say it where I'm at. Eternal's gonna be like, wait, why are you there? What happened? And then I'm gonna have to explain. And then Eternal's gonna be like, oh, you do know what you're doing. And I'm gonna be like, Eternal, I really think I do. And then you're gonna be like, yo, are you sure? And then I'm gonna be like, not really, but I'm here anyway. I committed because I paid for it. Yeah, besides that, do you know what you're doing? And I'm gonna be like, yes, Eternal, I promise. I'm gonna be good. Okay. This is what's gonna happen. I'm telling you. He said, I know where you're going. Nah, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Can you give me a sneak peek into the what you think is idiotic? Could it have something to do with compromise? No. It better not be, we not going to France. You couldn't pay me $1,000. I swear to everything. I promise you. You couldn't pay me $1,000 to go to France. I swear to you couldn't pay me $1,000 USD to go to France. I will not go. We're not going over there. Somer, trust me, they pass all the cars. They use small three-row Mercedes. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not going to Yerevan because I don't have enough time. My cousin's cousin is hot AF, and she's totally unrelated to me, but I want to know how she tastes. Am I wrong? Should I go for it? What you need to do is you need to go outside and try to have these conversations with people in real life. And then once you get ignored a couple times, your survival instinct is going to kick in, and then you're going to seek to be much more socially adept. And then you will never repeat a silly asinine statement like that ever again in your life. I'm going to help you goad toward that direction, so I'm going to ban you from the live stream. If it was to see like Stonehenge, I would get that. No. We're not going to Stonehenge. Corny. Imagine we travel all this way to look at a bunch of rocks. No, I'm playing. I'll go one day, but that's not it. We're not going over there. You don't seem like a 9-to-5 guy. You have untraditional, unconventional job, I'm guessing. Look at Faro's analyzing. Are you kidding me, Sombra? No, I'm playing. Look. He's like, I knew he was an idiot. Is India not good anymore? Chiro, what's going on? No, I know. I was playing. If he's going to the UK, he's going. Yeah, for sure. If I was ever going back to the UK, I would have to visit Dad and everything. And of course the friends in London, and then I would check out Newcastle just to see what Eternal is raving about, just to let you know. We never going to India. We're just going to say what's what. We're just never going to India. That's not happening on this channel. Ruth Z, what's up? Remember I told you this, pesto pasta with salmon and pine nuts and Parmigiano Reggiano grated cheese. That's my favorite meal. Yeah, man, we're gonna see what happens, mate. We're gonna see what happens. It's crazy. Life is so dumb. I'm telling you. What I realized, I'm gonna tell you something. He said visit Soraya. Where's that? Yum. First time I heard it. Okay. Where have you been? Eternal raving about the redheads over there. Like, ain't no talent in Newcastle. I never heard of anyone saying that they're going to Newcastle to find a wife, man. Ain't no one going to Newcastle, man. Do you like the chicken masala? Yes. What was I gonna say? What? Oh, Australia, Australia. Okay, got it. I did Australia already. I did Sydney. That is true. That is true. Joe is a redhead. Let's talk about what I learned from life. Right. I'm gonna talk about what I learned from life, and it's interesting because this is the 31st of August. So tomorrow is the time for what's this? What's next? Is this? I already got my sneakers. Right? Weird. I'm gonna, tomorrow is the People's Perception Day for the month of September. So I can't wait to do that because that People's Perception is going to be very, very emotionally charged. What I've learned recently, guys, is this. It takes me back to the Old Testament because I've been thinking about the Bible a lot as well. Because these quotes just come up. I in the Bible remember the he's a gypsy blood in him. Remember in the Old Testament, the God was like, you shall have no other gods before me. But that's not pertinent to what I'm trying to say. What it is more pertinent is that he forbade the children of Israel to do any soothsaying, like trying to seeing of the times and throwing stones up in the air and trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. Right? You guys remember that. I don't know if you guys are Bible readers or seekers of knowledge, right? Of higher knowledge. Right? So what I realized yesterday is that no amount of trying to see the times or soothsaying or divination of any sort or fortune telling can prepare you for what actually comes, what actually arrives. Nothing does. You couldn't tell me 2 months ago that this would be happening to me. A future version of myself from this point in time could not go to the Sombra of June and tell him that this is going to happen. And that Sombra would believe it. No, it's not possible. But I was that Sombra. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that, man, there's really no escape from destiny, and there's no way you can predict it. So I don't know why the Old Testament God was making a big deal about forbidding the children of Israel from doing fortune telling, because what's going to happen is going to happen regardless, and it's going to be beyond what people predict anyway. So I don't know why that's a problem. So yeah, Ruth, right? This is what I'm saying. So. Yeah. I mean, listen. I don't know. This summer has been incredibly crazy, man. This whole year has been nuts. I can't wait until you guys see this trip. We're gonna be live streaming. We're gonna record. We're gonna buy some food, because we gotta survive and eat. We're gonna go to old gyms in these places, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for sure. We're doing some rekindling, some what do you call it? Reinforcement of familial ties. Because I'm gonna go see my mom and whatnot. He's from the United States. I think he's from Missouri. Eternal. Where are you going? We're going to Europe. We're going to Europe. Also, where's Dodgen? Yo, I think that we are really sleeping on the Baltics. The underground gyms are massively the best. Yes, for sure. We're going to get wild over there. The only idiot that works out on vacation. That's me, Summer del Piso. Yeah, I think we're sleeping on the Baltics, Dodgen. Yeah, we're sleeping on the Baltics. Latvia has a lot of talent. Lithuania is wild. I think that all those three countries are wild. So that's on the itinerary. Not, obviously not for this trip, but in the future. Cool, Sombra, the world traveler. It's exciting to see your adventures. Yeah, Blair, are we out again? Sombra that piece of this. First of all, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. I always say we because I'm talking about like the channel because I'm bringing you guys with me. That's what it is. Still leaving on the 7th? If so, we might catch you on the 8th live. Yeah, I'll live stream probably from the airport from Istanbul. Summer, you don't have to tell me. I've been telling my Lithuanian friend Yeah, I'm telling you. Yep. Yeah, you need to go. The Baltics is nuts. Like the talent in the Baltic, it's crazy. So a while because you meet all of them in this restaurant because they're all the Eastern Europeans from the obscure Eastern European countries come to my Georgian restaurant. There was a while ago. I have her on Instagram. There was a while ago. I went. I was at work and I met this girl and we were talking for a little bit. I think she works for this gambling company. She works for like the software end of this gambling company, and Balkan bets or something, which is crazy because I talked about it when I was over in Bosnia, which is funny. There's no coincidences, by the way. In your hot, no, that's good. That the hot pink speedos are gonna be for Borjomi in Georgia. Did you say your family lives in Europe? Well, my dad and my mom does. So yeah. So we're gonna see me mom today. Our dad is in the UK, so we're not gonna go soon. Do you have a university degree? No, I'm uneducated. I didn't even get my GED. I dropped out of college, and first of all I dropped out of high school. I'm uneducated, as far as untenured idiots go. Anyway, what was I gonna say? You Latvia. Was it Latvia? Was I talking about Lithuania? Something about talent. I forgot. Save the speedo for Quebec. You are very intelligent. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just very good at stringing words that mean nothing together in a very, very beautiful prose. So it seems like it means something. Reality doesn't mean anything. No, he left Hertfordshire. He's now closer to London. He's in London City now. So it's going to be cool. But we're not visiting the UK. Because if I visit the UK, I'm going to have to go to Newcastle. Which is not a problem. But it's just, I don't have enough time. Hi, my name is Jesse. Strange. I thought your name was Jessica. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of fire. It's gonna be kind of fire, this trip. I still can't believe it. I just don't know. I don't know. The world's full of baffling mess. And it's funny because Eternal's gonna rip me a new one, which is nuts. And I think Dodgen is just gonna think that I know best. Which I do, I hope, but yeah. You're gonna see what happens. You're gonna need big bucks. You wouldn't need a hotel in Newcastle either. Let's go! We have to save it Eternal. Don't beat me to Lithuania. We're gonna see, man. You are either intelligent or good at faking. Oh, I'm gonna talk to you, Dodgen. Stay tuned. We're gonna talk to you about Lithuania because I was looking at the Baltics, the countries, and the capitals, and I was planning a little bit of an itinerary. So I'm gonna tell you about that. Dino said you were in Hungary earlier this year, right? Eastern Europe. Yep, I was there. Hungary is underrated. That's number one. I told a lot of people this too. Hungary is very underrated. Budapest is one of the greatest cities ever. Speaking about Lithuania, Dodgen, I think you could fly in if you are about the car renting thing, which I am about, which you can do over there. The thing is, those countries are very close. I didn't even recognize it. Those countries are very, very close to like Belarus, Moldova, all these countries that are like Russian satellite states, essentially. You said Hakuna Matata. I'm confused now. You say I'm gonna rip you a new one, but I don't know where you would go for me to do that. You will, though. I think you will. But we're going to see. No, listen, we're going to see. Time will reveal all things, Eternal. And I'm going to live stream it. I'm not going to say anything. But we're going to have very, very astute YouTube stream watchers deducing where the hell Sombra is. And then that's how we're going to. Maybe Eternal's going to just figure it out, too. Or maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, we'll see. But let's see. My father came from Romania. Romania is underrated too. EU country, very, very underrated. It's beautiful too in Romania. Blink twice if I'm on to you. I don't know. I don't know what you think. You should visit the Kremlin. I'm going to Moscow in February. I have to go to the consulate. I haven't. I've been talking about that all summer, and I still haven't. I didn't even do it. That's the only way. I can't just stroll up in Russia. Oh, otherwise I would do that in Georgia. I would just go up north and go to Russia. I can't just do that as an American citizen. So that's one thing. I don't know what's happening. I'm just swiping through. I figured I'd tell some Mitch Hedberg jokes. Hilarious. I'm evolving into Sherlock Holmes here. These goddamn British people, man. They just keep thinking. These guys are like naturally gifted with intelligence. I'm very jealous of the British man. I'm gonna be honest, because these guys are very gifted over there. That's the only thing. They're very intelligent in the UK. Um, but that you don't know anything, Eternal. So, what is there for you to conduct sleuthing on? Right, it's what Sherlock does. Don't do Russian. I'd be too scared. So I don't know. People were telling me not to go over there too. But I think it's gonna be okay in Russia. Me ma'am is ringing me at 10. Let me go see if she landed safe in Cyprus. But I'll be back afterwards. You know what's funny? We wouldn't even have considered any of this traveling if it wasn't for Eternal. Talking about Skyscanner. Summer, you might want to be careful. My Lithuanian friend was also saying that you don't want to be fooled by what things look like on the outside there. Oh no, 100%. Dodging, we're an experienced traveler. As long as if you went to Latin America or Africa and did your thing, like you lived there for a little bit, yeah, you'll know how to travel for sure because there's a lot of scams that go on in both of those countries. Country at war, no thank you, 100%. Hello, sir. Have you seen a man called? Oh, no, this guy. Come on, these people. Where do these guys come from? Tell you, Dodgin, like you've been to the Dominican Republic. When you go through like those places that scam and whatnot, and you're okay, you come out unscathed, you're fine with these Eastern European countries because they're not trying to scam you over there. It's crazy. No matter at least the places that I've been to, I just pushed you into being spontaneous. You did, you did, you did. I was just back then earlier this year. I was just hoarding money. That's what Summer Del Pisa was doing, hoarding money, saving money. And then this guy was like, "Hey, Sombra, I'm back from the Canary Islands. It was wavy. You know what? You could find good tickets on Skyscanner. Why don't you check it out?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh, let's check out Google Flights. Wow, a trip to Colombia is really cheap. Why wouldn't I go over there? And then I booked the trip. And then Uzman was like, "Why are you going to Colombia? You already did that. Remember, this year is the year of Eastern Europe." You are soaked in practical wisdom. You are really fast. I would like to challenge you to online chess. You'd beat me. I'm horrible at chess. Why? Because I'm unintelligent. I told you this, guys. Plus, I also rode on hey, yo. Oh, one of those illegal buses to get myself back to where I was staying. Because I was denied access to the actual bus. They thought I was Haitian. That's crazy. That's right. That's crazy. You see, I don't know. The Dominican Republic, I'm not too excited about going over there. Not even because of a situation like that could happen. It's just I don't know. I'm not particularly fond of traveling over there. Like I'm not excited. If a couple people go that I know, then I'll go, sure. But the Dominican Republic, I don't know, man. This world is so. I'm telling you, the one thing. Do you remember when you didn't work at the restaurant and you was in your sister's? Now look at you. You got two. Yeah, yeah. Eternal. This is what I was thinking last night. I was pacing back and forth. I was only pacing back and forth in my apartment in the dark. By the way, when this girl decided to text us about after 3 months talking about she needs a car rental space the car rental company that I used in Albania. By the way, she's not even using the car rental company, by the way. She said that she never mind, she's not going to do it. But Eternal, I was pacing back and forth last night in my room because of that reason exactly. Like Because Eternal, if you don't know where I'm at right now, by the way, and Dodgin, this is my old room, guys. We're in the old apartment right now. I'm just waiting for my friend. My friend is supposed to come through. I said I didn't want to go all the way back to the my place because it's just far, and I was hanging out already around here, so I was just like, let me just chill at home. I have my AC. I ain't paying the bill. I'm so horrible. I'm not paying the bill. Let that stuff run on high. Cool mode, not even eco. No. Eternal. I was like, everything needed to happen for a reason. Wait, this is the old apartment. Look, this is my old place. Remember the bed used to be there, guys? Hold on, let me just show you guys what's going on. Remember the bed used to be there? Um, this is the place where we had the laptop. Yeah. Remember, this is it. This is it, guys. This is what's going on. She's already making her way to take this room because it has the most natural light in the apartment. And she could have it. Who cares? Summer doesn't care. Why? It's not my room anymore. It's not my place. It's not my area. However, she can't throw out those things. I have the little DJ deck and I have the Beat Mania thing. I might have to take that to the apartment one day. Because the Beat Mania little keyboard, yeah, we need that. I saw the light in the new year at your sister's. She has lamps. Why you gotta be mean for? Why you gotta be mean, mate? why you gotta squeeze it where it hurts, man? He said your sister about to bet you up for that. One of these days, you are going to be traveling and fall madly and hopelessly in love, and she will be on here talking to us too. That's what I want. I do want someone like that girl. I want her to like talk to you guys too. Just be just as active. So I think that would be really cool. Whenever it happens, it happens. But let me continue the first idea, the one where Eternal was calling me like a Patrick Bateman, a pseudo Patrick Bateman or something. Because I was like, everything needed to happen as it happened. You know what I mean? If the girl never did what she did, then I don't know if I would have this apartment right now. I was already looking for one, but I decided to change up everything because of what was happening. I was like, I can't stay in the house and I can't keep going online and whatnot. I still haven't hung up those canvases, by the way, Eternal. Just to let you know. Are you talking about that one lady you will see at the airport and never see again phenomenon? What lady? No, what are you talking about, Uzman? First of all, welcome back. But who are you talking about? Also, it's so funny. The goddamn Shiptare, when she came to the apartment, she was like, my son could draw this. I don't know why you paid $200 for it. I was like, I don't know. She said like a movie. Yep, Ruth, we're gonna see. Even in national parks, people disappear. Things happen everywhere. Gwen is strange. I think he means one you would meet there. Oh, right. Right. Have a good have like a good conversation and all of that. We have that in the airports, like when we were going to, like, say for instance, it was funny because when I was going to Serbia, I saw like a carbon copy of the Albanian girl. Like she was sitting behind me, and I'm like, except I don't know, they looked the same. It was crazy. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, we're gonna see. Oh, that like a movie. I get it now, Uzman. Sorry, I'm slow. I don't know. We're gonna see. I think we're not forcing life anymore. After what's been happening recently, I was paced, like I said, Eternal, let me finish the idea. I was pacing back and forth last night. I was like, I wouldn't have had this apartment if it wasn't for that. I wouldn't probably have gone to that job fair either. I wouldn't have pushed it at work. I wouldn't have pushed myself. Sometimes you need a shock, right? Sometimes you need a shock to the system in order to truly like reach your potential. Like you're capable of so much more. And I don't know. Like sometimes you could never reach that on your own. Most of the time, you can't reach it on your own. You'll need an impetus. And I said this. It's so funny. I've said this on the channel a lot of times, but you know. Anyway, and the fact that she rejoined my life too. Like I thought it was crazy. Anyway, did you go to Little Italy? And when are you gonna go to the trip to Georgia? It's next week, next Sunday, literally next week. Next week, 12:50. Sombra's leaving. I just Eternal, just to address that comment that you made earlier. Like I just think everything is insane right now. Like I just don't know. I don't know what the hell is happening. I'm just really just going forward right now. Like that's all I could say. I don't know what is happening in my life right now. Like I'm telling you, like everything is just not making sense. I you cannot predict life. You cannot, there's nothing, you can't gauge what's gonna happen. There's no amount of prediction that you can do. Fortune telling, it's not gonna help. I did not expect this to happen, especially with this trip. Like I did not expect this. Like I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens. Summer del Piso. This is what we do. I was thinking about it yesterday too. I was like, I just keep jumping into the singularity point. Jesus can help you out? No. Listen, Jesus is helping me out. That's the thing. You're not going to be really sure of what's to come if Jesus is really in your life, if God is really in your life. You really don't know. You just have to, it's just faith, it's trust in plunging into the singularity points, the unknowns of this world. That's what it is. And this is what I've been doing. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. I just plunge into these places. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. It's not like I've been turning my back on Jesus. I never have turned my back. It's just that it's just there's a lot. What I'm getting thrown into is a lot. I don't know. But I have to do it because I need to see. This is what I've asked for when I was young. When I was a child, I asked to be at this point. That's what it is. And I'm getting it now. I've prepared the conditions in my body. I've done the suffering. I'm sure more suffering is coming, but I've done enough suffering to realize at least the beginning of what I desired when I was a child. And it's certainly great. I didn't think I was gonna ever have my own place in New York. I didn't think I was ever gonna be traveling as often as I do it now. No. So I'm happy. I'm just telling you the truth, but enjoy your way. I'm telling you my way. It's not my way. It's the way. You know what's going on, Dovidas? It's making sense because you have worked hard. It's just, I don't know, because Eternal. When I was working hard, I worked hard before. This is what I was. This is why I was so nervous last night. This is like at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know I was up. I barely had sleep today. Because I was working hard before. With you guys, we were applying for work, and I was always blaming something else. I don't know if you guys remembered the type of rhetoric that I was pushing on the channel. It's like secret societies and all this kind of stuff, which I'm sure they exist, of course. Like, but it's just I don't know if I don't know. I just think that sometimes when you own, like when you take accountability for your stuff, for your actions, and you really go out there and you do your thing, I think that the only one to blame is yourself, really. You know, I've always worked hard, but it's just I don't know, things are just happening now that it's just really strange. Like I'm getting a lot of good results, and this stuff has never happened. It's crazy, man. It's just scary. It's just kind of scary, you know. I was just pacing back, and I'm telling you, last night I was just like, I was in my little underwear and whatnot, just pacing back and forth, like, yo, what the hell is happening in my life, man? What is going on? Exactly, Dajan. I agree. But to think that you don't stand a chance or you can't do anything, Yeah, that's not true. And I think I've finally tapped into that belief. And that's dodging, and that's, you said it correctly. Whatever happens, regardless of how many or how the gravitas of their influence, like you still got to do you, and that's what I've been doing, and it's nuts. We always doing something, man. Why are we always doing something? Why are we always throwing ourselves into something? It's the same thing with Hawaii. Like, what kind of idiot, like, he doesn't practice driving a motorcycle? Just because I romanticized, like, a scene, I went to go get my motorcycle license and I went to drive on like, this dangerous road in Maui, like, with a motorcycle, and I had no prior experience. Like, what kind of idiot does that? Like, why do I do these things? Seriously, like, why do I do these things? Like, I do a lot of dumb things sometimes. My guy is working in a sector of a government. I bet you wouldn't have seen that coming 6 months ago. It turned out I couldn't tell you that I would be doing that 4 months ago. Abby! Oh my goodness! What? Abby, what's going on? Hey, Miss, what? Listy. Listy, yes. Abby, we're going away again. Abby, we're going away. We're not going to your neck of the woods or Eternal's neck of the woods, because I know you guys live in the same country. We're going to Eastern Europe. Spontaneous Sombra is responsible for the risk taking. No, it's something else. That whole, like, we weren't even supposed to go to Albania. We were supposed to go to Colombia, remember? We were supposed to go to Colombia and just chill out in Colombia. That was what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to link up with my friends there and have a good time. Uzman decided to come in and say, yo, man, it doesn't seem like you're a man of your word. Why is it that you said that this is the Eastern European year and you're going to Latin America? Hey, he's right. How much is it to refund it? Oh, okay. I could just call my bank. Hey, can you refund that trip, please? Yeah, I'm going away on the 9th of September. Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, got a passport. Let's go. Abby is about to travel with the kiddos. What's going on? And guys, I told you this, right? Sombra, see that heartbreak brought great things. Amsterdam, no kids. Woo! What she's about to do over there. Yo, it was so funny. There's this Georgian chef that he gave me the what goes down in Amsterdam. He said, yo, hold on. Where's Dodgin? He said, apparently Amsterdam is like 75% gay or something like that. Men hold other men accountable so we can improve. And this is what I realized. He said, look at me, for instance. 4 years ago, your boy was hooked up to a hospital fighting for his life for 4 weeks. Now look where I'm. That's what I'm saying. You got your own thing going on in Newcastle. You're making it. Don't get it twisted. Eternal is making chicken too. Just let's call it what it is. Eternal is doing his thing too. He doesn't care about not being an American citizen. He's being a UK citizen is good too, because they have a lot of millionaires over there. So Eternal is also making chicken. So let's call it what it is. We got to call him out. We got to call him out. He's actually making chicken. Where are you going to Eastern Europe? I'm going to Georgia, and then I'm going to go rendezvous with the family in Europe. We haven't rendezvoused outside the United States together in a very long time, years. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Somewhere, bro, please stop being racist towards black and brown people, please. Okay, got it. Oh wow, what happened? A lot of things happened, Abby. A lot of things happened. But yeah. He said still haven't gotten the peso. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, what's going on? Welcome back. I remember I saw a couple of your comments, but how many siblings? I have three. No, I have four. Two live with my dad. You know, Toto lives here, which is crazy because she has this whole place to herself. It's nuts. And my older sister, you know, lives off in Florida. Let's call a spade a yeah. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah, Eternal's making chicken. Let's talk about it. Georgia is half Asia, half Eastern Europe. No. Yeah, That's the thing. I always try to. That's why I'm saying I save my money, do my investment and all that stuff. One day you'll go to York. I went a couple years weeks ago. Best hotel ever. Abigail, I told Sombra about how incredible York is. He really needs to go. I'm not quitting. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the UK. Do you play the skin flute? Oh, that's disgusting, really. Ugh. No. But yeah. Where's Dodgen? Man, Dodgen, what is he? Oh, he's probably doing something. Amsterdam is like 75% gay, I heard. Something like that. I don't know if he was just talking statistics randomly, but he was saying a lot of stuff goes down in Amsterdam. You have to. The wall's beautiful. Do we have to talk about it? Okay, no, we don't. He said 75. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that was actual empirical data, like correct empirical data. Oh, guys, yo, you remember the American woman that we met at the Georgian restaurant? You remember her? So we're supposed to be hanging out tomorrow, right? I can't wait because I'm telling you, she just makes me laugh, and I like to laugh because it's just amazing. Laughing is good. So I think it's gonna be a very good time. These holidays have been tough, but we all survived, so all good. Yep, there we go. Enjoy yourself in Amsterdam. You're gonna have a lot of. Is it just you, Abby? Abby, is it just you? Sombra, I'd like to do your package. Oh, I could get a new P.O. box. Where can I have you send it? But I trust Abby. Abby, can you email me right now? Screw it, right? Yeah. Okay, Abby. Email me right now. Yeah, because Abby's been here for a really long time. I guess I can trust her. If not, then oh well, I guess I messed up. Hello, I know you all right, mate. What's going on, Morba? Abigail, just go to the red light district just to say I seen that. It's crazy. Yeah, word, just do it. That's why I want to go to Pattaya in Thailand. I know it's the worst. From her exile, does Abigail return? No, it's me and my worst half. We're staying in Amsterdam. She's at my worst half. He's got a huge Japanese blossom tree garden. Have fun. Maria, what's going on? Life is good, I guess. Nice. Abby, email me. Sombra has a P.O. box? No, I don't. Your favorite Brazilian is here now. What's up, Morbo? What's up? What is going on? I mean, Eternal, are you gonna send me anything? Cause I could give you. I have to get a PO box actually, so I don't know about giving out my address, man. Because you just never know. When was the last time you went to Mexico? 2 years ago, 2023. I'm gonna go back. By the way, Mexico is where it's at for sure. That's the one Latin American country I want to return to. Because Mexico is very underrated, super underrated. He does now. Yeah, no. I need to go get one. Do I even have a post office near my house? My new house? I don't think so. Summer definitely has a P.O. box now. No, I need to get one. I was gonna give Abby my address. Because she's been around for so long, so I guess I can trust her. Abby said, don't worry, I'm not gonna put you on a true crime show. Might give you diabetes though. Hey, Abby with the email. Okay, I got you. I did El Salvador. I just didn't get out of the airport. Show your arms, bro. Some are strong. No, I'm not. I'm actually very, very weak. It's all genetics. He said, you need to come to Kosovo. I did Kosovo. We did Pristina. I was in there. We went there. Kosovo is wild, by the way. It's a nice place. People are very nice over there. I did Kosovo. I'm over the Eastern European journey, but I seriously think the South America will be... South America? What the hell is South America? Like in South America, like literally the continent? I'm not... Yo, Brazil is Brazil is also high on the list, guys. I want to tell you that right now. There was a table I dealt with last night. Bro, give me your Bugatti. I don't have a Bugatti. Why would I ever have a car like that? Ew. I want to try a 3-course special meal whilst I'm there. It's good. I bet it's a good experience. Nice. There's a table I dealt with. The further South America. Yeah, I would like to go. Chile, Uruguay. I want to go. Argentina. Brazil, there was a table I had last night. There were two people that I thought they were from. I thought they were from like Eastern Europe or something like that. They said they were Brazilian. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Nos falamos. What is it? Nos falamos portugués. I'm like, no way. No way. It was crazy. I feel like Kosovo is like Serbia if Serbia was had Albanians in it. Albania is like very like it's like it's cool in there. It's very calm. In Kosovo it's a little more free, and Serbia's a little bit more free too. But there's Serbians in there. In Serbia, obviously. Bro, I teach Portuguese. Somewhere like Neymar and Ronaldinho. Yeah, Brazil has talent. I'm telling you, Brazil has talent for sure. That's not a question. Dovadas, that's not a question. The talent in Brazil is out of this world. That's not a question. That was we will never bring that up. If that's a question, that's like a focal topic or a focal point for a live stream. Yeah, we know we're trying to find something to talk about. We're fishing because Brazil has too much talent. We know that for sure. For sure. There's too much talent in Brazil. If you want someone with red hair that speaks Portuguese, you'll find it in Brazil. If you want someone that looks like they're Serbian, they're going to be in Brazil. If you want someone that looks like they're from Ethiopia, you'll find that in Brazil. If you want someone that looks like they're from Johannesburg, you'll find that in Brazil. Brazil has too much talent in there, for sure. It's too much. I don't think there's another place that has as much talent as Brazil has. Diverse variety of talent. Basically, of Europe's conquest of South America, Brazilians has a unique gene pool for sure. Yep, we know. Brazil, there's a lot of talent in Brazil for sure. What I seen, the woman, there was a couple. They were from Brazil yesterday. The woman was so tall. She was as white as a Scandinavian, and the husband looked like he was Italian or something. And they were both speaking straight up Portuguese. I'm like, this is what's going on in Brazil? I'm like, whoa. He said, I love Brazilian girls. They're always on fire. Christopher, you need to let go of the girls, save some money, get to the gym, get another job, and start taking control. I'm telling you, this is what needs to happen. We need to forget about the women for a little bit. Buy a lamp in Brazil. Stop holding me accountable. You gotta stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You gotta leave me alone, man. He telling me to buy a lamp. I do need to get a lamp, though. I need a lamp and a... Guys, please. This is the first thing I'm going to ask for in the channel. If you feel like donating, donate some of that piece of a lamp. A nice one, by the way. Like a minimalist one. We don't want one with like all these frills on it and whatnot. And a nightstand. Seriously. Somewhere that Piso needs some help decorating the goddamn apartment, man. And Brazil has no problem with race. Actually, there's a race problem in Brazil. They tend to show only the light-skinned Brazilians on television and media and so on and so forth. Even though there's a lot of the Afro diaspora in Brazil I think it's almost as large or larger than the whites. So it's nuts. I don't know. It's crazy in Brazil, but it's a lot of talent. Football talent, yes. He said I don't even watch football, but I know who. No, Ronaldinho was on another level. Africa got talent for sure. Like I said, Ethiopia, Morocco. What's the other one? Senegal. I don't know if there's talent in Nigeria like that. I'm gonna be honest. That's my place. I don't think there's talent like that in Nigeria. Maybe like East Nigeria. Next to Ghana. What else? Isn't there a place in Africa, a country in Africa where they speak Portuguese? I'm your reminder, you need a lamp. No, I need a lamp for sure. I do. Germany destroyed us in Eurobasket yesterday. Yeesh. Yeah, Germany has a good basketball team too. Yikes. Oh, guys, I'm gonna end the stream in like 8 minutes. I think this dude is gonna pull up to the casa soon. Eternal is turning this into a lab accountability stream. Don't remind him, please. Don't rub it in. I do need another lamp though. We do. I need one near the bed. Yeah, Angola and Cape Verde speak Portuguese. Yep. So who's coming? Where? Who? No. Oh, my friend, because he's taking me out for my birthday. Because I was working for my birthday last week, so we couldn't do anything. He said I already done it. Cape Verde. You mean? Is that how do you say it? Cape Verde or Cape Verde? Cape Verde? Cape Verde? I don't know how you say it. You live streaming it? No. We're gonna cut this off. I just want to chat with you guys. We're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna go to we're gonna do the dinner, and then I think I'm gonna go back to casa. Hopefully, I could go to the gym tomorrow because tomorrow is Labor Day. I gotta get some water before I leave this place. Do you like white girls? I like all women. I do. I think white girls are attractive. I think black girls are attractive. I think Asian women are attractive. Okay, enjoy your time with some true people. Celebrate yourself. Where do you now? That's it. Where do you? Until the next time, Sombra and company. Yeah, it was great. It was great talking to you guys. But anyway, Sombra is doing some pretty crazy stuff. We're gonna be on a euphoric high for a while because we're breaking ground. We're doing something crazy. White or black or Asian girl, pick one if you had to pick. I don't know. I don't know who would I pick. Night, guys. Good night. Sombra, take it easy, man. Have a good post birthday. It should be fun. I'm doing K barbecue or something, Korean barbecue. I've done that a couple of times. It's all right. Do you in USA? You gotta. Oh my gosh. Sombra, thank you for inspiring. Ruth, we're not stopping anytime soon. Thank you very much for listening. Hey, Abby tipped just as much as Eternal. Thank you so much. This is what I like to see. White tears of the snake. Eternal, that's not happening anytime soon. I'll be honest. Where are you from? Thank you. Oh, whoa. Normally phrased sentence. I'm from the United States, Hassan. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not condescending, am I, guys? I'm not. I could come off that way, but I'm not. I think I'm just someone that's expressing his point of view. You play chess? No, I'm pretty bad. My IQ is low, so I'm not very good at chess. Yeah, I'm afraid of this trip. I'm going to be on a euphoric high for the rest of this week, which is going to yield its own result. New York or what? I'm in New York. I'm from the La Ciudad de Nueva York. And it was great. It was great here. I save money. And that's what I do. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna watch Weapons again. There's this Japanese woman I'm very, very good friends with. So she didn't see Weapons because she was in Japan for the last month. So she came back. We hung out today, and she owes me a birthday gift. We went out to this Mexican restaurant, and I ended up paying because I just do that, and I just didn't want her to pay anyway. And she was like, "Oh, I was supposed to pay because it was supposed to be your birthday gift." I was like, "Tell you what, we can hang out tomorrow morning and watch the movie after the gym, and that could be your gift." She was like, "Okay." From Germany, what's up? Do you support Musk? How do you live in the USA? I live here because I pay bills. I'm an American citizen, so they can't kick me out, or can they? The news is kind of crazy. I don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon, however. I am happy. It's a state of mind. You know that, right? Everything that you are is a state of mind. And so to reinforce the psychic shield around individuals that seek to take away from your emotional euphoria, you have to have energy and you have to be good at energy cultivation. So there's that. What the heck did Eternal send me? I'm afraid of clicking that. Oh boy. I know what it is. What a bastard. I know what it is. I hope it's a nice one too, you freak. No spoilers. Okay, you got to see it quick. Still in theaters, by the way. Remember me? We were friends from school and we were both gays. Things have changed now, man. I like women now. Feliz cumpleaños. Gracias. My birthday was Wednesday. He said feet on his mind. No room for racism. He said feet on his mind. Okay, it's 28. Guys, I gotta get the hell out of here. Guys, it's been wonderful while it lasted. This trip is gonna be nuts, man. I don't think there's gonna be any pieces to pick up after this trip. I don't think so. Thank you, Dragon Blitz. Thank you very much. We're 34 now. We're old. Somebody else is old, man. We're still athletic, but we're old now. At least I don't have a belly, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I think we're gonna be good. This trip is gonna be nuts for sure. It's like everything I asked for is coming. Like it's crazy. No, you said you have 8 minutes. It's been 5. Okay, fine, Fado. We're gonna wait until this dude actually texts us. Where is he? Hold on. Wait, give me 1 second. All right, we back, guys. We back. Where's the Wi-Fi in this place? Did she not pay for the Wi-Fi? Look at, she behind on her bills. Let's run up the electric bill. We're gonna have the AC on. We're gonna have the AC on. Sober doesn't gotta pay for crap. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Never say never, boy. 34. That's old. I'm 29. How long is it? You got 5 years, mate. Oh man. Sober doesn't. You don't gotta pay for anything in this goddamn house. Thank goodness. It's a silly house. I actually need to. I'm gonna take her cutting board because we shouldn't be using plastic cutting boards. By the way, he said simple math. Come on, no. We're not belittling anyone here. I think because he was being sarcastic with that comment, Mr. Farrow. Because he's like 34 is not old. That's what he was implying. Look at this. Look at this place. Why did she leave this stuff in the... I wish I had a washing machine in my house, though. I'll tell you that. I wish I had a washing machine in the unit. He said it was humor. That's what he didn't get. Your sister's going to KO you. I should make videos. You know what I need to do? That's such a troll move. Eternal, you know what I should do? I love this AC, man. It's so cool in the blasted house. I should make a video like, hey, Toto, Sober Del Piso here in the house. I'm just going to leave all the lights on for the remainder of the week. Leave the AC on. I'm not going to be here. And just dirty all the dishes. Taking her electric, taking her boards, take the floorboards too, so imagine. Uchi no Itachi. How are you? Move everything around. Move the TV, hide the TV remote, hide any shoes you find. Can you imagine? All right, we have a few. He's supposed to arrive at like 5:44, so we're going to chill here for a little bit. She got any lamps? Shut the... She does, look. There's one right there. Can I house sit? No. Absolutely not, Yolanda. Oh, man. Bro, I'm so cooked. Yeah, you had a sickness that sort of held you down for the show, so that sucks. Otherwise, you would have beaten up Sasuke. But I don't think you would have let Sasuke lose. I think you would have let him win. Because you're trying to teach him something, right? Wasn't it? That was the whole idea. It's always a smile for me. Let me go in my sister's room and see if she has any lamps. Any tall lamps. Nope. Ooh, this is a nice luggage. I should take this. What is she using if she's? Oh, because she's there for like a couple of months, so she probably got something bigger. People say I'm only a pacifist to my brother. Yeah, I would agree. But you got to teach him. That was the whole idea. Sasuke needs to learn. He had the opportunity, the potential to be so much more powerful, and he did it. There are no lamps anywhere, Eternal. That's one more lamp than you make. I have a lamp. I have a lamp, Eternal. Why are you? I have a lamp in the casa, Eternal. I have a lamp. I just need another tall one. You know I have a tall lamp at the house. Darn it! I need to get a lamp. I gotta stop Eternal from chatting, man. We gotta get another lamp, man. We gotta get another lamp. No lamps, they'll pee, so it's nuts. No, I need a lamp, man. I need a lamp. Or do a reverse. Tidy your own personal standard and leave a note. That's how it's done. No, she knows. When she comes into like my actual house, like my new apartment, and she sees how clean it is. So because I don't need Toto, she don't like to clean. But she has a lot to clean here. And I understand I might have to help her with this because we did just take stuff from the house and then just leave things in a disarray. So I might have to help her with this. So when she comes back, I'll talk about that with her when I get over there. She's gonna come back and her electric bill's gonna be so high. I really don't, but this is the only time I'm using the AC like this. Usually when I'm here, I take the mail and I just put it somewhere and I'm gone. Madeline, thank you for your really nice email for my birthday. Thank you very much. Maybe you need to always help her, like use sense. No, she's good. Toto's good. Oh, she's like cooked. Capping. What? I promise you, I come here, I drop the mail off once a week, and then I go back to my apartment. That's it. Just send $2 on Cash App for drugs. Okay, thanks, Dean. I'll probably use it towards a bottle of water. Everything I mentioned, I did to my sister. She couldn't find the remote for 4 days. You are a horrible dragon. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of mean. That's too mean. But she doesn't even. I don't even think she uses the TV like that. I don't even use the TV like that at my place. Sombra sits in candlelight next to his bed, sending messages writing messages via Quill. Yeah, thank you, Madeline. Thank you so much. He said it's fun. Imagine having anime packs. Yeah, you can get it. It's just like you gotta fine tune your diet and just work out. Do a lot of squats and deadlifts. All right, guys, let me get out of here actually, so I could shut my eyes for 10 minutes. Seriously, it was wonderful while it lasted, you guys. Like I said, we're going to Eastern Europe next week. Obviously, we're going to be speaking throughout this week. I'm working all the way. As soon as after tomorrow, like tomorrow's going to end, I am going to be working every single day until I leave, which is great. I don't care. Work is easy. That's something. All you got to do is show up and talk. That's really it. I think my girlfriend is cheating on me. That sucks. It's actually that's very unfortunate. It is fun until they train your own kids to do it to you. Via pigeon. I have a lamp. I have a lamp. Oh, I missed everything. Came on late here. Madeline, you haven't missed anything. The only thing that you need to really pay attention to is that, we're going to Georgia next week. But I changed up. Yeah, August is finished. Like the 1st of September is tomorrow. It's crazy. The only thing is that we changed up the itinerary a little bit. That's the only thing that you should take from this live stream. Because we believe in. I don't believe in death, or I do, but I'm not really afraid of it. So I'm down to jump into the singularity point of a situation and see what happens. So this is what we're doing. And then I'm gonna see my my mom and my sister outside of the United States. Nope. No, we good. I wouldn't take $10 million. I'm good. Thank you very much. Change your sister's calendar. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'll have to deny the 10 million. I'm sorry. We're not staying in India for the rest of my life. That's not happening. Anyway, guys, let me get out of here. I have to get out of here. It's been wonderful. We have to go. Someone has to go. Guys, I love you all. I really do. This is actually a deja vu moment, which means that this was already preordained. This sucks. Whatever happened to HK? No, HK got banned because he was weird. He was weird. We don't have weird people on the stream. We already have room for Eternal. We don't need any more weirdos. You fool! I left this up. Thank you, Dragon. All right when I came back. See you soon, bro. I love you, Nikki. Can you text me, please? Like Eternal texts me. Can you do that? Huh? Can you do that? Huh? What is it? Remember, what did Chris Tucker say? Remember that? Huh? Oh my gosh, man. Okay, I love you all. I really do. Don't let this place get you down, of course. Stay disciplined. No promises. No one is hanging on to your promises. Hey, Nick? Because we know how you get down. We already do. This should be fun. This should be very, very fun. He said lamb. No context, only just a word. Lamb. No context, the bastard. I hate him, man. We got to get another lamb. We got to shut him up. I think I'm just going to go on Facebook Marketplace after this, man. Oh, my gosh. No context. I hate him. I'm not weird. I'm just a very not so maybe too nice big brother. No mamas, Nick. I'm telling you, no mamas. This is how mean Eternal is. To no mamas, man. Anyway, yeah. We're going to see what happens, guys. Let me get the hell out of here. What you just heard? Because I called you a bastard? What did you hear? I forget what I say sometimes. Capping. Someone Del Piso is many things, but a liar is not. He's not one of those. I do not lie. However, I do fear sometimes. This is a fun stream. Dragon, this is what we do, by the way. This is what we do, by the way. Sometimes you'll have a different backdrops, like we're gonna be in like some completely different country, and we're just yelling in English. That's what happens here. But we have a good network. The people here are really cool. They'll hold you accountable. They'll hold you down. And it's safe to say that I'm very glad to call a lot of these guys my friends. So, yeah, stay here. You'll be happy. There's no minimum donation that requires you to stay here or be seen. Just talk, and we'll see you. Just don't be a weirdo. Just don't be a weirdo. Oh, that's right. I called you a weirdo. Okay, guys, I got to get the hell out of here. Guys, seriously. Your pet frog got eaten by a shark again. That sucks. They can't even exist in the same ecosystem, you liar. Frogs and sharks do not exist in the same ecosystem. You freak. Really nice mix of everything here. I love it. I got 99 lands, but so brain. Hey, got one. Hit me. No. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Hasta luego. He's an idiot. He quoted Jay-Z. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I love you all. I'll see you later. Nick, Eternal, Madeline, Dragon Blitz. We love you. We love you guys. Stay around. We're gonna see you guys later. So ciao outside. Peace. Stay radiant. See you guys later. Maybe I could live stream later today. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something today, though. Yeah, maybe I'll live stream later today. We're going to see. Peace, guys. See you later. Love you all. Stay radiant.